Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping into my channel. The day has finally come where we get to drive the LS swapped OBS. I've driven it down the street, but it wasn't registered. Streets of Mexico, of course. But now it is registered, 100% insured, everything ready to go. So we're actually going to drive it, everywhere up on the freeway. We're going to take it into town and do our shopping and whatnot. So I'm excited and grab a couple things, and we're going to be off. And if you're new to the channel, maybe I should tell you a little bit about the truck. It's a 1998 Chevy 1500. Had a bad engine. I pulled it out. I put a 5.3 in it that I took out of my black truck. My black truck has a 6-liter. So I converted it over to that. It's got a 6-liter cam, 4.8 pistons, and ported intake. Throttle body by 454 Chewy. And that's pretty much it. Tuned by Bauer Performance. Pretty good tune for the price. It's only $55. So check him out as well. But yeah, so that's a little bit about the truck. Other than that, it's pretty much stock. It has 33s on, which I want to go back down to like a 32, or maybe even put factory 16-inch wheels back on. But for now, hopefully they'll hold up while we take it for a ride. They're kind of old and dry rotted, but fingers crossed, we're going to take it for a ride anyway. All the gauges work except for the fuel gauge. I have not figured that one out. I did a little research. I think I might know what I need to do, but for now, it doesn't really work. It just says empty. And I know it's not empty. But we're going to put some fuel in it anyway just to make sure. Oil pressure definitely reads a little high, but even when it's at zero, like off, it's still above 0 psi. So maybe I'll, while it's off, I'll move the needle. But anyway, yeah, everything works. Does not have a radio right now. Does not have AC. I deleted that. Has a 255 air conditioning. This truck needs a couple things. We're going to take care of that at a later date, but for now we're going to take it on its maiden voyage, actually get up to speed and everything, not just 20 miles an hour. So we'll actually see how this thing runs, drives, and shifts, and all of that. Just driving down to the gas station, some fuel, and our check engine light came on, which is weird because it's never come on yet. So we're actually going to run back to the house real quick, see what it says before we go out ripping around. Alright, so kind of a little setback. The little cap that goes right there was leaking. Kind of thought I was screwed, but then I remember that we have the Yukon, so I just pulled the one off the Yukon. But it really isn't in good shape either. So we're going to have to get new caps or plumb it into like the steam vents or something. But anyway, the engine code was for NOx sensors, which would make sense because I cheaped out and bought cheap eBay ones. So I reset it, see if they'll come back on. If not, if they do come back on, we'll get good ones, which kind of sucks, but I guess I should have bought the right ones in the first place. But learn from my mistakes. Don't buy cheap NOx sensors. We're gonna put this back on, see if we can get to seal, take it for a ride. So I'm not sure what's going on with the speedometer, but every now and then it jumps up and down like it's losing signal or something. Could be the plug I had. Actually, no, that won't really make sense. This thing in the plug for the neutral safety switch, but that has nothing to do with the speedometer. So I'll have to look at that, but it seems to be running better. The ABS for some reason was kicking on when I was coming to a stop, so I pulled the fuse on it to see if that just persists or not. But I'll have to take a look at that as well. That's weird. So as you can see, the truck needs work. It needed to work before I did the swap, and doing the swap in the middle of all this probably wasn't the best idea, but didn't really have a choice because the truck didn't run or drive with the engine it had. So kind of had to get it going one way or another before we start, fixing all these little problems. But she's going, she's doing good, she's not overheating or anything, she's running right where she should be. We'll get up here and get to cruising speed. This is pretty damn cool. It runs awesome. It's cruising at 50, 55. Not a hiccup. Yes, I know the steering wheel is crooked. The guy that had it last, not my brother, the one we bought it from, or the guy we bought it from, did not align the steering wheel when he did the steering. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But yeah, I'm aware. You see the speedometer's kind of jumping around for whatever reason. ABS is kicking on when I was slowing down because I saw the speed jumping all over the place. Maybe I thought it was slipping like on ice or something. But yeah, there's something wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna get home and take a look at that. It's getting bad. Look at this. Thing or like the connection on the transmission is not having a good connection. So first thing is first, I'll get another look and make sure it's, you know, hooked together correctly. It's kind of blowing my mind. It drove fine the first 3 times I drove it. Now, of course, as registered, I can drive on the road, is acting up. What the hell? Okay, so it just like shifted out of gear and revved all the way up, so I, pulled over. It takes off fine in first and second gear, but maybe the transmission's junk. I don't know. Yeah, see, there it goes. It's slipping hella bad. I mean, I put some transmission fluid in when I got home. I checked the check engine light. It was a little low. Put some in. Maybe it's still low. I hope. Hopefully it's not. You see? Woo! Slow down. We're gonna limp it home. Okay, so that really didn't go as planned. This sucks. It might be a bad transmission because as it warmed up, third and fourth starts slipping really bad. First and second were fine. As soon as it would try to hit third, it would just rev up. It didn't do it until it got warm. Like as we drove, like if we first took off, it was fine. Shifted up to fourth, it was good. We were cruising. It seemed like as the transmission got hot, then it started to act up. So I'll check wiring and stuff. Obviously, that'd be the easier route, other than not just going out and replacing a transmission. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. I'm really hoping it's something stupid, maybe like the wire isn't plugged in all the way, or I don't know. I guess we'll let it cool down and try it again some other day, maybe tomorrow or something. But yeah, that sucks. So after thinking about it for a little bit, I've decided I'm going to try and flush the transmission. I know a lot of people say not to, and a lot of people are against it, and I personally actually never done it in one of my vehicles. But really, at this point, how much worse could it get? It's super old transmission fluid. It's from 1998. I don't think it's ever been changed. So maybe we'll service it. See if, I'll check my wiring too. Make sure I didn't mess something up. Make sure that the connector on the transmission isn't coming out or something. But that's not good. And I don't remember it doing that the last time my brother had it. When he had it, it was an engine problem. So the engine was surging and it would die and had like no power. So that's I don't know. Maybe it sat too long. I really don't know. So that just means I gotta hurry up and fix this so we can do the Yukon out back. For those of you who are new or don't know, I have a 99 Yukon I also want an LS swap, but obviously we gotta take care of this, that, and the other. But man, this sucks. I really wouldn't be too upset about it, except for I need to sell this truck in order to get my next part for the black truck. I decided that if I sell this green truck, I'm gonna use some of the money to buy a built transmission for the black truck. The black truck has heads cam, stall, 6-liter in it. We just got bigger injectors for it, but I want to wait to do all that so I get one retune all at once instead of spending $100 every time for a retune. So do that, but I can't get that transmission till I get that truck, but I could use the transmission in that truck, and then the built one in this. But that's the way it goes. Because this transmission is stock and it has held up surprisingly well to a built, I wouldn't say built, but mildly built 6-liter. Definitely got to get a built transmission though, for what we want to do next. I'm thinking about turboing my truck, since putting a smaller cam and different heads on it, which I just put these heads on it. I have to take it back apart, but I don't know. For now, it's okay. We'll worry about getting the transmission in it and go from there. So hopefully next time you see me, this truck is maybe a little more drivable. I'm gonna try and mess with it throughout the week, tinker with it after work. I need to get more transmission fluid and some hose to flush it. I know you guys don't, I mean, some people don't like doing it, but we're gonna see if it'll help it at all. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for stopping in. Check me out on Instagram. It's endlesswishlist 6.0. Take care, and I will see you guys next time.